The Falling Leaves Festival is officially back in Royal High, and let me just say I am a little bit underwhelmed by the entire update. So in today's video, I am going to be talking about my full opinions on what I think about the Falling Leaves Festival returning to Royal High. Alright, hi, TT here, and today I am going to be giving my full opinions on the Falling Leaves Festival and everything that is currently in Royal High right now. Alright, so before the video starts, please make sure to like and subscribe and follow all of my socials. They will be linked in the description. Without further ado, let me get into the video now. Now, before the video starts, I would just like to make it very obvious that just because I say that something is underwhelming doesn't mean that it is bad. So if you were one of the people that automatically assumed that yes, because of the thumbnail and because of the title that I was going to say a lot of things bad about the update, please, I do not think that this video is for you. This is just my unfiltered opinions about the update. I do have some positive and some negative things to say, and I think that is warranted. Alright, so with that out of the way, let us get into the update and basically what new things were added and what new things happened. Alright, so let's talk about the Falling Leaves Festival itself. Now, if we all remember the Falling Leaves Festival from last year, we would all realize that this is basically the exact same map from last year, which at first would be very underwhelming to a lot of people. And to be honest, to me, it was very underwhelming because I remember last year, the whole candy farming situation, it was very underwhelming to me that I couldn't get as much candies as I would in Wickery Cliffs, but of course I will be talking about this in another video, so don't worry about that. One of the major things that I do really like about the Falling Leaves Festival is that it is finally in its own realm. You do not know how mad I was that the Falling Leaves Festival was constantly locked to the alpha version of Campus 4 and you constantly needed to wait until it was 4 p.m. to teleport to the Falling Leaves Festival. I thought that was so dumb that it was being treated as like an after school thing you could go to, and I'm so glad that they took that criticism so that you can actually teleport to the realm whenever you wanted to, and that there is always some event going on. Like it's never closing, it's always open. That is something that I really do like about the new Falling Leaves Festival update. Another thing that I really do like about the new update is that the ticks, the currency that you basically get to play all the rides and the mini games, it has a regen rate of 5 minutes. I really like this because it makes you more active inside of the realm. It makes you want to check to see, oh, that my ticks regen. You would fly back to the ticket booth and you would collect your stuff to go play some more mini games to go get some more candies. And personally, I did play the Falling Leaves Festival update for at least an hour this morning, and I do have to say that the update is genuinely not as bad as a lot of people say that it is. Like, yes, it is a repeated update, but imagine how all of the other people would be feeling about if Wickery Cliffs came back. Like, I was already so sad that the Wickery Cliffs update didn't come out, and I already knew that Wickery Cliffs wouldn't come out. I just thought that they were taking bits and pieces from Wickery Cliffs and the Blackwood Manor to put into a completely new update, but I guess I was wrong there. But I really do like that the regen of the ticks is every single 5 minutes, because I do realize that every time that you're playing a little mini game, like let's say you're playing the whole magic mini game where you need to match the cards with the witches and the vampires and stuff, it is actually very time consuming, and you don't realize how like fast 5 minutes goes because you'd be like consumed into what you're doing, and then when you realize that you hit 0, you head back to the ticket booth and then you realize, oh, I actually have 10 tickets to grab again. So that's something that I really like about it. It makes the update more engaging, and I really do like it that much. One thing that I absolutely dreaded about the update coming back was that freaking leaf blower, except this time you actually get a badge for it. I can't remember if you used to get a badge for it last year, but this time you do get a badge for the leaf blower update, and I'm so sorry if I just come off lazy, but there's absolutely no way I am going to like waste my time and get a headache over trying to find over 600 plus leaves on the floor just for a badge. Like, I'm not doing that. And even if it is for candies, I feel like there are other mini games in the game that actually give you more candies that it does, because I'm pretty sure it's still the 4 leaves to 1 candy conversion for the leaves, and to have to stress your eyes and look for every single small speck of autumn leaf on the floor, it really kind of drives me away from wanting to do it. It just makes me want to do something else. But other than that, the actual Falling Leaves Festival update and all of the little minor changes that were made to it, I really do like it a lot. And yeah, it really is not that bad as a lot of people make it out to be, as long as you just play the update, like actually playing the update and enjoying the update for what it is. I feel like a lot of people will start to actually enjoy the update for what it is, instead of just like saying that it's done right bad, because that's coming from me. That's coming from the person that a lot of people love to say that I love to say a lot of negative things about the update. And personally speaking, this update is not that bad at all. I think it is a really good update, but it just falls short of what a lot of people expected, and it really did fall short of what I personally expected from the Royalloween update. So now that I have talked about that, I would now like to move on to the mermaid shop, because in the mermaid shop it does have a bunch of new items. So yes, if you were not playing the Royalloween update and you probably didn't know, yes, there are some brand new items inside of the shop. A lot of new mermaid tails, since mermaid tails are basically the main attraction for the Royal High update right now. The mermaid tails is definitely one of the biggest updates in Royal High at the moment, so it's understandable that they would want to focus on bringing out like new mermaid tails for that specific season. But I do have my concerns when it comes to the mermaid shop. I don't know if the Halloween items are like boosted so that we can get the Halloween items more than all of the other items, but I should remind you guys that the mermaid shop is notoriously known for bringing back dupes after dupes after dupes. And this morning I would have got the exact same goldfish mermaid potion along with two brand new potions, which I think is called the Lat mermaid potion. It's a classic, and some sort of classic like mermaid chocolate potion. I think that's also for the Royalloween season, and there is a possibility of people not getting like a single new mermaid item this morning. And even though I do think that the chances of that happening is quite low, there are people that probably had this happen to them this morning, because as we know, the mermaid shop is incredibly randomized. We don't know what we are going to be getting tomorrow morning or even this morning. It's very randomized, so I really hope that there are the chances of being boosted of those items, like those items are actually boosted inside of the shop, because again, these items are not available inside of the actual diamond shop. And I think that's why a lot of people thought that like this update is kind of a turn off for them. Like a lot of people would have expected like a new set, some new candy items to farm for. Like a lot of people weren't really expecting there to be like more mermaid tails and stuff inside of the mermaid shop, even though it is a permanent part of Royal High now. I think a lot of people just wanted to be able to farm for those items and just be able to buy it from the normal candy shop instead of having to wait like a whole 24 hours to buy something completely new. And just imagine, what if you're not a mermaid person? What if you like all of the new items that they brought out? You don't know if tomorrow, please God, or if even today, if you haven't checked your mermaid shop yet, if you are going to get those items, and those items are only available in the mermaid shop. And I feel like that's a huge problem, specifically for the people that are only looking forward to getting the items and not really the mermaid tails. Because let me tell you something, I don't really care that much about the mermaid tails. I'll get a couple here and there, but I was really looking forward to having like more new items inside of the game, and to know that there is a very slim chance that it could actually show up inside of the mermaid shop, and the mermaid shop is of course very randomized. Those chances of me getting it is automatically just like lessened by a lot. I don't even know the rates of what items that you can't get inside of the shop, let alone a halo, bro. So those are my main concerns about the mermaid shop and the new items. Other than that, I really don't have that much negative things to say about the update. It just doesn't really feel complete, which is why I think we are going to be getting more for this Royalloween, because we don't even have a candy bag. Like, what is Royalloween without a new candy bag? And the developers were going inside of Wicker Eclipse and they were going inside of Blackwood Manor. I mean, of course, they could just be going inside of those old maps just to get like assets to put inside of the Falling Leaves Festival, but of course we don't really know that. Like, I really feel like the Royalloween update is not done yet, specifically because we have not gotten a brand new candy bag yet, and I think this is just the Falling Leaves Festival release. And as the days go on inside of October, we will most likely get a brand new update. If not, then we're just going to have to stick with this. Alright, so yeah, that is all I have to say in today's topic. If you guys have anything to add, please put it down in the comments. And yeah, that is all I have to say on today's video. If you guys like the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and see ya.